Whenever it comes to vision loss, there is no handbook on how to do it for anybody. And I decided that I'm going to do a How to Be Blind series. And tonight I sent out my first PDF via email to all of my groupies in my resilience group. And it was 3 tips how to boost confidence. Realize it's not your fault. Realize people aren't against you. And realize what you're dealing with is hard. So I talk about each one and then I give tips. So the one, realizing it's not your fault, I mentioned the tip, obviously just say this isn't your fault every single day until you believe it. Because I think a lot of times when people have vision loss, they don't realize subconsciously that they're thinking it's their fault, because what they're thinking about is how they're now a burden to all of their loved ones, and they feel guilty and a lot of shame for this. So when you take the pressure off of yourself by just realizing that what's happened to you is not your fault, that something happening to you, like you didn't do it, it kind of eases you emotionally a little bit and takes some stress off of yourself. And when I did that, when I realized like this wasn't my fault, that took so much pressure off of me. I don't know why, we don't even realize it, but subconsciously we kind of think it's our fault. Okay, and then the second one, which was realize people aren't against you. The thing is, people don't know what to say, and you're in isolation, and you think that people don't care about you because they're ignoring you, they're not saying anything. But what you need to realize is that people do have empathy for people that are visually impaired, but they don't know what to say. And so my tip was for you, if you're the one watching this visually impaired, to say, look, I know you don't know what to say, and I wouldn't know what to say either. Like giving them permission and like telling, like, it's okay, you don't know what to say, like, it's fine, you know. It takes pressure off of people, which therefore takes pressure off of you. And then the third one that I wrote was acknowledging that it's hard, because what nobody will ever do for you is acknowledge and say, you know what you're dealing with is hard, because people assume that you already know that it's hard, and then they don't want to offend you. But when someone can acknowledge and they say, you know what, I know what you're dealing with is hard, again, it takes pressure